Hello and welcome back to the 7 Days to Die Builder series. We are on day 7 and tonight will be our very first blood moon. I started my day off early, made my way out here to Trader Bob because his jobs are so far away from his compound. I decided, you know what, let's start the day off early, come out here. I want to see if I can get 2 or 3 jobs done before we have to head back to base. Or at least head back to the Horde base for tonight's Horde night, because lots of travel on the bicycle, and travel on the bicycle is slow. One advantage is, oh my goodness gracious, there's something you don't see every day. One advantage is, like, coming through and having to come and do jobs this side allows me to explore the city a little bit without having to explore the city. There's a big working stiffs here, which is nice. That's the big shop. We can actually clear that. That will be good. Like, really good. And just to see what's in the city, we've got the big church to our left. The book office here. The small cracker book. This is a tiny little cracker book. You know, the Patriot Pavilion. There's like 5 book containers in there. That will be useful. So yeah, it allows me to explore the city just a little bit. But let's make our way over. I believe I took a residence for our first job, just to keep ourselves busy here and get our first tier 3s done. We did do 1 tier 3 in the previous episode, but I don't think that counts really, because it was just 1. Today we want to do 3. Alright, the Red Church residence, a tier 3 fetch. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go through the entire place to get to the spot where I actually need to fetch the thing. There is our courier satchel. Little ways later. Not too bad. Not too bad. Because I skipped a lot of the zombies in here. I know how, I know where to skip the zombies. But I do want to come down here quickly. Let's deal with these 2 guys. So I can search these bookcases. Spears. Nice. And then we can find our way out of here. Aha, here's the front door. Grab our bicycle. And head back to Bobby. It's only a kilometer drive. It's not that bad, right?
I've got parts, tools,
Bob's got some crafting skill magazines for us. And the others are so far away. Let's just do a tier 2 or 3. Marvin's Getaway.
I've got some job. You must
Tier
be
2 is
double
fine.
backbone to take this job.
It's an infestation. It shouldn't be too bad. Where is it? It's 500 meters that away. I believe we've done this POI once before in this series. I think in like episode 2 or 3 we did this as well. Or a similar POI. I'm not sure. Well, definitely not the same POI, but something similar that we have done before. And this is going to be one of those where they just bombard you with a ton of zombies in a very small space. Because this is a very small space. Yep, definitely. And there we go. Job's done. Invested cash over here. Got a wood splitter mod, some 9mm, some 7.62s. Good. Preacher gloves. Oh, at level 2. That's nice. It's only level 2, but it's a 20% increase on the zombie damage, or the undead damage. That'll be good for tonight's Horde night, really. And let's see what's in the sealed shipping crate. A tools digest and some oil. So let's do this. I don't have anything on my gloves. No, I don't. It's going to be a little less armor, but it will have that increased damage, which I'm going to love. Let's do tools digest. Let's read the 2 armored ups, the 2 big hitter magazines. And we do have the scav outfit, which will increase our carrying capacity by 1 again, which is not the worst idea in the world. Not the worst idea, but that 20% increase in zombie damage, you know, undead damage is really nice right now. You know what? I'll take the jar of honey. No, let's take the herbal antibiotics. And let's do one more. Pentelli residence.
Don't squat on your spurs. You'll do
There's
well.
enough time still for us to do another tier 3. I tossed out some stuff back here. There's time enough for us to go out, do one more tier 3, and then go back. I want to do some work around the base area. I want to start gathering the materials for us to start building our base. But I need to do 1 or 2 more jobs, at least get ahead a little bit. So always a good time. Let's do another tier 3. There's enough time for this. Alrighty, the Pentelli residence for a fetch. Hey, pupper. Ow. Ow. Wait, come here. You bit me first. Now your food. Sorry about that. He bit first. I finished it. Right, the Pentelli residence. This is a fetch. Ooh. Can I cheese this by breaking through this wall? Perhaps I can. It's possible. Hey man, you guys know, if I can cheese a job, I will, because with the fetch, you're not getting paid to stay here for an age. You're getting paid to do the job and get the heck out. So let's see if we can break this away and just cheese the fetch. There we go. I had to break through 2 blocks, but it's fine. Cheesable. Still faster than actually going through the entire POI and trying to, like, run through all the zooms. Cheesable tier 3. I am not going to cancel the job again. I will not be making that mistake a second time. You know, made it once, not making it again. Alright, Bobby, give me something.
Bragging if you done it. Here's your
Wasteland Treasures, Volume 5. This is more brass from doors. I'll take the glue. It's fine.
gears and grease.
And let's grab this Home Cooking Weekly. The 2 medical journals. The 2 vehicle adventures books. That'll give us something to work with.
That's a good choice you made.
And
right
let's
there.
grab yucca juice here. We still have 3,000 dukes. That's fine. And then we will head up back to base. It's right over there. You know, right here is our base. Let's make our way back, empty our pockets, and then I'm just going to keep myself busy with some material collection while we wait for Horde Night to begin. So before Horde Night begins, it bears mentioning that over here I have started digging out the foundation for our big boy base. A nice big 15 by 11 base foundation here. This is going to be our big boy base, our project for basically the rest of this series. we'll be getting this base built and getting it up to probably concrete or steel. I'll see how I feel. But this is going to take probably a few nights to dig out because it is still slow going, even with the amount of points that I've put into strength and minor 69er and motherload. It still does take some time. So yeah, this is going to be our main base. And I've started the foundations. Alrighty, the time is upon us. It's Horde night. I have 2 learning elixirs to take. Let's take both of them. I have some food. I have 1 more yucca juice smoothie. And the best I can do now is hope. We have our pipe machine gun for the doggos, if the doggos should come. And the rest of this is just going to be down to... let's hope it goes well. So, well, let's see how this goes. Alrighty, we are about halfway through Horde Night, and I have to admit, I'm really glad I chose to build a Horde Night, a Horde base, and not like do this in the street, because that was my first idea. My first idea for this series was to like, oh, let's do Horde Nights in the street. And now I'm really glad I didn't go for that particular option. I'm glad I built the Horde base. This is so much easier and so much better to deal with than to deal with a bunch of zombies coming at me in the streets when I can't really run. If this was an agility build, on the other hand, we would have done that. But it's going pretty well. Let's see how the rest of the night goes. Alrighty, and that brings Horde Night to a close. We have 1 or 2 stragglers that we need to deal with. She'll slumber her way to us, or lumber her way towards us. let's deal with the 1 or 2 stragglers that are left here. And I'm gonna say thank you so much for joining me on this episode. That'll do it for me for today. I really appreciate that you guys join this. And you guys are always the ones who make these episodes possible. I'm gonna collect my loot, fix up the base a little bit, and then we will deal with day 8. And then, yeah, as always, leave a like if you like this episode, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and then I will see you in the next one.